If you're a woman who has read all the books, done the work, and intellectually you no you're valuable, but you still feel that constant churning anxiety, this is for you. You're exhausted because you're living a contradiction. You know your worth is inherent, but your body and your subconscious mind are still running on an ancient, destructive lie. This lie is stealing your energy, sabotaging your peace, and dictating every choice you make about work, rest, and relationships. It's the core lie that your worth is something you have to earn. Before we can anchor into the truth of your unshakable value, we have to see this core lie clearly. You can't heal what you refuse to look at, and yet this is where most of us get stuck. When the lie shows up, that frantic urge to check your email, that tight feeling when you set a boundary, that rush to apologize just for existing, we immediately try to fix it, fight it, or shame ourselves for it. But this forceful self-judgment is exactly the wrong approach. It just engages your fear-based defenses and makes the lie dig in even deeper. We need a new way. We need the soft power of gentle self-observation. This is the first step on our journey, creating a safe space to look directly at the lie that's running your life. This isn't about war. It's about witnessing. It's about understanding that this lie was once a brilliant survival strategy that's now outdated. We're here to create a new contract with your deepest self-one based not on earning, but on recognizing. So what is this core lie? It's not just one thought. It's a complete operating system. It's the silent, insidious agreement that says, I am only safe, valuable, and loved if I am actively performing, pleasing, or producing. This lie is the foundation of what I call the conditional worth system, and it's the most destructive force in your life. This system runs on a simple equation. Effort plus accommodation equals value. This equation powers the engine of prove it, a psychological mechanism that forces you into continuous motion. The moment you stop, the engine fires an alarm straight to your ancient survival center, your limbic system. The alarm screams, your value is dropping. Get back to work or you'll be abandoned, invisible, irrelevant. The exhaustion you feel, that's the sound of this engine running perpetually. It's why you feel anxious when you rest. It's why you obsessively check your phone for validation. It's why you feel that sick drop in your stomach when someone criticizes you. All of these reactions are your limbic system desperately trying to feed the engine of prove it, just to keep your value status bar from hitting zero. Let's look at how this shows up in your life. First, it creates the worth ledger. Every morning, you wake up with a zero balance. You have to earn your right to exist for that day. You check off your to-do list, manage your schedule, handle conflicts smoothly, and look for external approval. Every success is a deposit on the ledger. But here's the cruel twist. The ledger automatically resets to zero every single night. Yesterday's worth doesn't count today. This forces you into a relentless, unsustainable cycle. You can never truly rest because the moment you stop producing, the ledger runs a deficit and the anxiety spikes. Second, it creates the lie of accommodation, especially for women. The core lie is deeply tangled with the cultural mandate to put others' needs first. The lie tells you, my worth is derived from how well I make others comfortable and happy. This turns your relationships from sacred connections into transactional negotiations. Setting a boundary becomes physically painful because your body registers it as a threat to your value. Your nervous system believes that saying no means your value drops and you risk being kicked out of the tribe. Third, it weaponizes self-criticism. The core lie doesn't just push you to work harder externally, it turns you against yourself internally. That voice of self-criticism isn't your enemy, it's the internal manager of the conditional worth system. Its job is to spot flaws and shame you into fixing them before the outside world does. The criticism feels cruel, but it's meant to be protective and attempt to save you from the disaster of losing your worth. This is the architecture of the lie. It's pervasive, it's fast, and it's based on a completely flawed premise. We have to honor that this system was once necessary. The lie wasn't born from malice. It was born from a primal need for safety. In a world that only rewarded performance and people-pleasing, the core lie was your ticket to belonging. Have compassion for the younger part of you who created this brilliant protective strategy. But now, you're safe. You're an adult. The strategy is outdated. We have to retire it gently. So why do force and self-judgment always fail when we try to fight this? Most people try to battle the core lie with the very tools of the lie itself. This approach is guaranteed to fail because it violates the fundamental rule of nervous system regulation, somatic safety. When the core lie fires its alarm, that anxious gut drop, that rush of shame, it's a signal from your limbic system saying, threat detected. When you fight back with force, stop being anxious. I'm so stupid for thinking this. You're actually adding a second layer of threat. Now, your limbic system perceives a dual threat. It doesn't surrender. It goes into a bracing pattern, a state of physical and emotional rigidity designed to protect you from the perceived threat of your own self-judgment. The lie becomes fiercely guarded because your self-criticism proves that the environment is hostile. It thinks, I must run this lie even harder to protect this person from their own mind. This is why affirmations often feel shallow. You can say, I am worthy, but your limbic system immediately says, prove it. Show me the evidence of safety. That's just a thought, and I can't rely on a thought for survival. To create lasting change, you must drop the weapons of self-worth and shame. Gentleness is the sacred technology of safety. When you observe the lie without judgment, you communicate to your limbic system, I am safe, the threat is over. We can look at this old strategy without panicking. Gentleness is the antidote. It allows the body to soften, release its guard, and finally admit the old contract isn't working. The lie only thrives in darkness and force. It cannot survive the soft, steady light of non-judgmental awareness. This brings us to the sacred technology of gentle self-observation. This is the single most powerful step in dismantling the core lie. It's about becoming the non-judgmental witness and impartial, loving observer who watches the engine of Prove It run without trying to change its speed. You create a separation between who you are and the program that is running. This practice has 4 key steps to establish safety in your body. Step 1, the anchor of now. Before you observe, you must anchor yourself in the present moment, the only place where unshakable worth truly exists. The lie lives in the past and the future. It can't survive right now. Here's the practice. Place one hand on your heart and one on your lower belly. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Feel the physical presence of your hands, the weight of your body, the ground beneath you. This physical contact sends the most powerful signal to your limbic system. I am here. I am present. I am safe. Step 2, the soft gaze and condition naming. With your anchor established, you can look at the lie gently. The moment anxiety pikes, don't fixate on the feeling. Observe the thought behind it. Gently ask yourself, what is the exact condition I believe must be met for my value to be acceptable right now? If the lie says, I feel guilty for resting, the naming is, the lie is running the program that my worth requires continuous motion. You are separating the lie, the program, from the I, your essential self. You're not arguing with the program. You're simply reading its source code. Step 3, the neutral witness vow. After naming the lie, you must establish a gentle boundary. Make a silent vow of neutrality. Still holding your anchor, whisper or think, I see you, lie. I do not fight you. I am not you. You are an old program. And I choose to remain here in the safety of my unchangeable worth. You're choosing being over fighting. This vow is critical because it prevents the automatic spiral of self-shame. Step 4, re-anchoring to the truth. After witnessing the lie, you must complete the circuit by re-anchoring to the unshakable truth. Your body needs to feel stability after the instability. Practice the bedrock breath. Take a slow, deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine the breath sinking down to your feet, into the solid earth beneath you. State the ultimate truth, not as an affirmation, but as a fact. My worth is unchangeable. It is whole. This practice creates a new somatic template. Lie detected, greater than witnessed gently. Safety confirmed, greater than stability installed. My love, the instability and exhaustion you felt were never a flaw in your character. They were the inevitable result of fighting an ancient survival program with the wrong tools. Today you learned the first sacred step, the soft power of gentle self-observation. The lie only thrives in darkness and force. It cannot survive the soft, steady light of your awareness. The foundation of unshakable worth is not built with effort. It is revealed through gentleness. This was the first pillar, seeing the core lie. The next step is mastering the practices to ensure this truth is felt in every cell of your body. If you're ready to stabilize this truth and move from seeing the lie to living in unshakable calm and confidence, I invite you to subscribe to the channel right now. And for my most intimate teachings and exclusive content, join my private newsletter, The Radiant Inner Circle. The link is in the description. You are so welcomed here. You are safe. You are found. I will see you in the next transmission.